sweep a team of that caliber. So I think Iowa State, a winnable game, 7th seed, right? I mean, could be worse. And they've seen Oregon, so they're ready to scout. Tough game. Good.
I like how you think.
We're good.
It was a magnificent run, though. Hawaii just seemed to put it all together when it was all on the line. And what a day yesterday for University of Hawaii sports all around. You had the Rainbow Wahine volleyball winning the Big West Championship. Rainbow Wahine hoops won. Rainbow Warrior basketball won. UH football was able to close the season in victorious fashion. It was certainly dramatic at the end on the Matt Shipley 51-yard field goal. Here's Imani Perez for 3 off the mark. By the way, UC Santa Barbara also got an at-large into the NCAA women's volleyball tournament as Perez blocks Daniels. Daniels' follow doesn't go, but she draws the foul. UCSB will battle Houston in the opening round in a match that will take place in Palo Alto. That'll be on Friday. So a couple of representatives for the Big West in that tournament. Good to see.
Some other Hawaii ties, of course. Scott Wong and that Pepperdine team in this season. They've had a good season, good run in the WCC.
Daniels misses the free throw. Delia Daniels was a McDonald's All-American at Garfield High School. She was extremely highly regarded, the #2 ranked post player in the nation, according to ESPN.
I just love her versatility, right? You can play with the 3, the 4, or the 5. Defense turned up, a little bit better ball defense for the Huskies, I think, in this second half. Has been a difference maker. Hawaii having to settle for these threes.
Yeah, Hawaii has taken 9 non-threes, making now 10, and that one counts for 2.
Wahine Kapu, the little hezzy move.
And 9 points for Lily. That is a season high here in the early goings of this campaign. Great up and under maneuver by Noble. Shot not there, but there is Daniels to clean up the mess.
Hey, she is the cleaner. It's good rotation there by McBee to throw that shot off by Noble, but Daniels there to clean it up.
15.7 boards now for Delia Daniels. Tried to sneak up on Wahine Kapu for the poke away there. Imai waiting for the Perez screen. Crossover move, and that got shut down by Daniels, and now the Huskies with the numbers the other way. Sellers, that pass broken up. Good hands by Wahine Kapu. And now a foul on the floor will go against Hawaii.
Now Daniels' motor is just 0 to 100 for the whole game. Imai trying to get inside. Daniels with the block. It's going to go off the other direction with Sellers. It's a good play by Wahine Kapu on the end of that just to get a deflection, but Daniels everywhere here in the fourth.
Sellers gets to the paint, pass to Noble, deflected away, and it will remain here at this end of the floor. Washington basketball trying to go 3-0 here in this Rainbow Wahine showdown and trying to improve to 7-0 on the season.
Jade Peacock getting some minutes here again for the Wahine, the freshman.
There's a steal. Wahine Kapu again with the quick hands in the passing lane.
Yeah, she's had a pretty solid line tonight. Really taking care of the basketball like a good point guard. And that's been a sort of thorn in the side for this team early on, right? They've had some big turnover games.
6 seconds to shoot, though. This has been another theme here in the second half. Hawaii taking the shot clock way down. Wahine Kapu riser doesn't go. Long rebound, though, to Imai. McBee launches. Got it! Her 4th triple tonight.
50%. The gun has been loaded and ready, right? From the very get-go, the first 3 points of the ballgame for the Wahine off of McBee 3. But I think for Melanie McBee, it's not just about the 3 this season. It's about a lot of things, about her defense, about her rebounding. Big piece of this team now.
Daniels, little mouse in the house as Wahine Kapu got switched up on her and Daniels went to work. She's got 17.
Yeah, they've come quickly here in this fourth.
And the lead is 10 here for the Huskies, under 7 minutes to play in the game. Here's Peacock on the drive. Imai almost lost it, got it back. Now Perez will try a three. And Sellers rips it down for the Huskies.
Perez's only looks have really been from back there. Just hasn't gotten the basketball in great positions inside.
Sellers knocks it down. 5 straight points here for UW. They're up 13.
Savion Sellers is going to be nice, fun player to watch if you're a Husky fan down the stretch. Just a freshman to point guard, showing her stuff here late in this game.
4-star recruit by ESPN, the youngest of 8 children. Over 2,600 career high school points. Knocks it down.
Let's get it. Live sports.
Here tonight.
They did. These two men are now the head coach there, former players.
3 seconds to shoot. Phillips forces it up. Got a piece of the rim, so no shot clock violation. But the Huskies have controlled things here in this second half.
They really have, and the defense has been pretty stifling.
And how about that little give and go action? As Jada Noble found Delia Daniels, who is putting together a monster game. She has 19 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists. Has disrupted a few plays defensively. And the largest lead once again for the Huskies. Hawaii has just not been able to penetrate the teeth of this Washington defense. Everything from the outside. Case in point, shot by Peacock left short.
Yeah, it's tough to live and die by that. I know that because I'm a Warrior fan, so, you know, it's... Got to be careful. And you look, only 6 points in the paint. And you got to credit that defense, right? The Husky defense has been good. They play that sort of containment man, so it looks like things are open, but they close rather quickly. Tina Langley, the Huskies playing tough defense.
Part of the doubleheader, Rainbow Wahine, Rainbow Warrior basketball. There's that shot by Wahine Kapu off the mark. And then another Pac-12 opponent on the schedule for the Rainbow Wahine. December 21st, they will play at UCLA. And of course, this will represent the final season of the Pac-12 as we know it, with the departures of everybody at this point except Oregon State and Washington State. In fact, UW, along with Oregon, UCLA, USC, they will make the move to the Big Ten next year. Unbelievable.
Yeah, well, and of course, Wahine Kapu with that board, but you look at their schedule this season, they'll have had Stanford, UCLA, and of course, Washington here, so 3 Pac-12 teams that we won't be seeing as a Pac-12 member anymore.
That's right. It is kind of entertaining to hear some of the analysis about the realignment in college sports. And, a lot of people who are suggesting that it's going to be a huge challenge, as it will be, for a lot of the programs from the West Coast that are going to have to travel within, say, a conference like the Big Ten to East Coast areas. And I'm always thinking, well, that's kind of what Hawaii student-athletes have to deal with every single trip for every single sport going at least to the West Coast.
Yeah, we don't take those crying memes too well when it comes to travel. We're not the people to empathize with that. But yeah, I've been hearing lots of things. Cal and Stanford, you know, that online classes, not having enough online classes. I mean, as a female athlete, I'd love the geographical representation. It's going to be interesting. That's a whole radio show, though.
Hey, is that a tease for you and me on the radio on Tuesday?
Much to talk about.
Here's Hawaii closing in on 3 minutes to play here in this game. It was a 2-point game at halftime. UW has outscored Hawaii 28-15 since the intermission.
Really just closed the door defensively. That foul's going to be on Long. Highly touted recruit, as you mentioned. They just keep funneling them in.
Well, we talked about Hawaii and some of the slow starts, that trend that has occurred here over recent seasons, a lot of it having to do with injuries at the onset of seasons for Hawaii. As Deja Phillips draws the foul, she'll go to the free throw line. Remember, last year, Hawaii started 2-7. Again, we're dealing with some spot injuries along the roster. They would finish the season with 18 wins. They would repeat as Big West Conference tournament champions, go to the NCAA tournament for the second straight year. And so how would you compare maybe the level of concern, if you will, or at least where Hawaii is at on the verge of falling to 2-5 here to what we saw at the beginning of the season last year?
I think Beeman's always about sort of the effort, right? And she feels like when there's not effort, there's not a lot of movement without the ball. I think she's concerned that some of the experienced players maybe haven't been as good as they should be as returnees. But I kind of think because you've got the two post players and you're looking to score inside, there's a little bit of a disconnect still there. And I think that's something that's a little different than past years. Their look inside is going to be a little different.
Sellers hits again. That's her second made three.
I certainly think they have all the pieces, though, right? You know, we've seen that. And a lot of people getting some playing time, a lot of opportunities here early in the season.
That pass nearly stolen away. Peacock comes up with it. McBee's going to let it fly. Offensive rebound, Perez. The putback not there.
Looking for the foul. Good offensive board by Perez. Just got bumped off the shot a little bit.
By the way, that's rebound number 9 for Daniels, and that gives her 500 rebounds for her career on a night where she has 19 and 9, as well as 3 assists.
Yeah, congratulations to Delia Daniels. Quite a second half tonight, and 500 on a career. Pretty nice number. Hawai'i still in the ballgame after taking that blow in the first half. Have to check in with her after the game. She's taken a couple shots in this tournament. Got hit in the face in the first game.
I'm going to love the way she still plays so ferociously. Nice pass there to Perez from McBee.
That's what they're going to start looking for a little more of, right? Their tall wings being able to dump those balls off over the top of the shorter guard heads. Perez with their first 2 points in the paint. Remember, Huskies a team that have scored 80 a game coming into this. 6-0, perfect on this non-conference season.
Yeah, their lowest point total was against Idaho State. The opening night of this tournament, they scored 57, so they're right there. A slight consolation for Hawaii in the way they were, at least in that second quarter, able to defend the Huskies. But here's now a leak out for Sellers. She's able to score.
She's pretty fun to watch. Nice finish.
McBee will try again. The final 20 seconds here of this contest. Washington will improve to 7-0. They will run through this Rainbow Wahine showdown in perfect fashion. And Hawaii will continue to work as the Rainbow Wahine will fall to 2-5 here of this young season. Your final score, 58-41.